Hey guys, welcome back. In today's episode, we're going to go over my food prep for this trip that's coming up. As you can see, it's quite a bit. We're going for 10 days and some of it is quite remote, though we'll be stopping for gas pretty much every day. I still wanted to be prepared with some calories. I don't really want to be eating gas station food all the time. It does get expensive, plus it's not that healthy. So, not saying that this is the healthiest either, but it does save a bit of room on the wallet. So I've got it organized here by day. My plan is to vacuum seal each day. I'll show you the finished product at the end. But I figured I'd go through each day quickly here, just to kind of give you an idea. Each day represents around, not exact, but around 1,200 calories. Some of it's a little bit less, some of it's a bit more, but I did take into consideration the fact that we're going to be stopping at gas stations. So, I'll pick up some beef jerky or a Coke or other snacks or chocolate bar at the gas stations. But I wanted to have a good foundation going in case we get stuck or hung up for a day and needed to go from there. You'll probably notice there's no camping dehydrated foods on the table. Those run about $18 each, so that can get crazy expensive. So I did a bit of research both on YouTube and on backcountry forums on what people use who go camping all the time. I'm not one of them yet, but these kept coming up. These are pretty redundant. Nor sidekicks. They're $2 each, and they're great. It's like pasta, rice, noodles. It's pretty sweet. So anyways, I'm going to start from here. I'll make my way through. It's by no means in any order. I'm not going to label them day 1 through 10. I just want to have them vacuum sealed for each day, so that number 1, I don't overeat and I indulge in everything at once. Number 2, I'm only opening 1 day at a time, so if it pours rain, everything else is still completely sealed. Nothing's going to get wet or ruined. So that's it. So we'll go through starting here. We've got these Java Blend single serve pour overs. These are amazing. Java Blend's a local roaster here in Nova Scotia. I haven't seen these anywhere else. I'm sure they exist. I don't know if they exist in your town or not, but I'd definitely look into it. It's a little package. It comes with a filter and ground coffee. You open the package. It's got a little paper thing that you just place over your mug and you pour over the filter, and it's just a classic pour over style coffee. It's super delicious, super good, one-time use. It does provide a little bit of waste, but I think the convenience makes up for that. So that's pretty handy. So we'll start with that every day. Then I'll move on to my 2 packs of oatmeal. Got Quaker oatmeal. So that will be the same for every day of the trip. I'll start with my coffee and oatmeal in the morning, and then we'll pack up camp and get on the road. Next up for day 1, or one of the days, we've got the cheddar chipotle Nor sidekick. So we're looking at 440 calories, lots of carbs, a bit of protein. My thinking is that to all of this stuff, I can add a little bit of protein just by throwing some jerky in the pot with it, soften it up while cooking it, and it'll really boost the meal. Lastly, for every day, I've got a little bit of a snack here. So what I did is I mixed together a serving of real blueberry wrapped in dark chocolate, and then dark chocolate cranberry mix, so like a trail mix. Roasted peanuts, dried cranberries, dark chocolate chunks, and roasted almonds. But we all know they never put enough chocolate in these, so I got a little bit of supplement chocolate with blueberries in it. Moving on to day 2, same breakfast, same snack, but we got a 3-cheese pasta. And then the next day, we've got a fried chicken, rice, I did pick up some flakes of chicken, canned flakes of chicken for that. Just again, a little bit of protein. Not sure I'll be able to find chicken in the gas station, so I figured why not grab a can. Actually, I grabbed two, one for this day as well, just to make sure I have protein on a couple days. Right here is mashed potatoes. You're probably wondering what that is. So that's your powdered mashed potatoes. Just add water. Again, what I'm going to do here is I'll pick up some jerky. I'll cook the jerky with that, soften it up, and it'll make a nice little meal. This big bag was 8 servings. What I did is I divided that into 2. I also added some chicken gravy. Just add water for the chicken gravy just to get the calorie count up. Then we have the cheddar broccoli Knorr rice. Probably add again some jerkies, maybe some Spam. We'll see how I'm feeling at this point. And then lastly, we got the honey garlic noodles from Knorr as well. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but it keeps me at least eating 1,200 calories a day. So I have some extra trail mix and chocolate. I've got 2 extra cups of coffee. You never know when you want those. And then I've got these great chips. I forget what channel it was, but I did see one of the backpackers buy these exact chips, which I happen to love. And what he ended up doing is he opens the chips, he puts them in a big freezer Ziploc bag to reduce size, and then he crunches everything up. He crunches it down right to crumbs, and he eats it with a spoon. And he claims that helps him control his portions a little bit more and not overeat. So I plan to give that a shot. We'll see how it goes. I might eat them all on the first day. We'll see if they last the whole trip. Who knows? So the plan here, next step for me, which I'll tune you back in after it's all done, is I'm going to vacuum seal all these up day by day. And one thing I'm going to make sure to do is just to crack open each pack just slightly, because there's a lot of air in here, and air, as we all know, takes up space. We want to reduce as much space as possible, make this flat pack as much as possible, so all the nuts will be kind of flat like that. I'll make sure that the Ziplocs are open a little bit, the Quakers just ripped a little bit, just to let all the air out when I vacuum seal it all together. And yeah, then I'll put it in a dry bag, and that'll be my food bag. So that's it for now, but I'll bring you back as soon as everything's vacuum packed, and we can take a look at it and go from there. All right, so I got everything vacuum sealed and packed up. So I've got 8 days of food here. Each day is about 1,200 calories. And when I started the meal prep, one thing that kept coming up is to try your hardest to stick to the 100-to-1 rule, which is for every ounce of food, you want at least 100 calories. I didn't quite get there, but that wasn't too bad. It was my first time trying this, so I'm not too chapped about it. So I have, well, you're looking at 9 pounds of food here, and the total kind of conversion is for every ounce I have 67 calories. So it's probably a little bit higher than that if I were to get really specific and nerd out about it, but I'm not really down to do that. But yeah, it's close enough. 1,200 calories each day minimum, I'm happy with. I'm not going to starve on the trip, and I think this is going to be manageable to carry with me on the bike. Things are pretty tight. This has been a fun little video to film. Glad I got all this ready. Hopefully I'll be able to film a couple more videos before we depart in a couple of days. Mainly I'm thinking the full packing setup, so what the bike looks like fully packed out, as well as a tour of my tent and sleeping system. Yeah, we'll see you guys in those videos. Thanks for tuning in. If you made it this far, I'd love if you hit the subscribe button And if not, at least like the video. Helps the channel, helps me put a smile on my face. Yeah, no, appreciate the views. Thanks guys, and we'll see you in the next one.